Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Utah Jazz. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Victor Wembanyama, also Giannis Antetokounmpo out there. And it's Parrish in at the center position. Here's Pierce. From 9 feet, it doesn't go for him.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer Embiid, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Antetokounmpo outside. Back to George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Love what Paul George is doing right there, spotting those wide open guys.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Hamilton. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
George outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. George's shot is off.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Shot by Hamilton, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
George outside. Here's Pierce. Antetokounmpo outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night. Here's Hamilton. It's rebounded by Pierce.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. It's a tie ball game.
You have to be aware of the deep 3 from Pierce. This guy just has insane range.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Embiid. Count the basket. Embiid's got 5.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's George. Back to Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Pippen.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
George outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fades. Unable to get that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz out in front. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Utah.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court for Chicago, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Paul George, and it's Parrish in at the 5 down low.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Knocks down the triple. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
An absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
Pass to Embiid. Knocks it loose and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's George. Nails it with a hand in his face. George has got his second basket of the night.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Embiid passes to Pippen. Back to Embiid. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Wembanyama. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the lob. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
And Davis is one of those guys, so versatile. Each option the defense chooses to take away is often the wrong one.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Parrish. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Hamilton. He's scoreless. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Slim frame, but has the length to finish over or around you.
Wembanyama, pass to Pierce. The rebound by the Jazz.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Taking it inside. SGA.
He is long for a guard. 6'6". SGA is tough to handle down low.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's George. Tightly guarded. Pass to Pierce. Shoots. George with the bucket. George has got 7 now in this quarter.
Excellent decision from Paul George. Knew as the ball was coming, he was firing right away.
Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And he recovers it, and it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. 4 on the clock. Back to Embiid. The 3 ball. That one is off. Chicago trailing here. George feels it out a bit. Pass to Pierce. Back to George. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And this is PG's role. He's out here to shoot the ball and to do it often.
Here's Hamilton. No points yet. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander. And George with some nice D. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Chicago with the ball. We've got Anthony Davis. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Here's George. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Hamilton. Yet to see a basket. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The desire to finish. Shai has that in his DNA.
His first personal. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. One shot.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shai in the league.
Now here's George. He's got 10. Pass to Parrish. And here is Antetokounmpo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
Antetokounmpo at the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid talked about setting the tone. He said it's not easy being a leader. I'm not an off-the-court guy. I'm more reserved. But on the court, I show up. That's the way I like to lead, dominating on the court, offensively, defensively, and try to bring everybody along with me. Brian?
He does it well, for sure. Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8, and it's good for 2.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 3 for 3. Perfect so far from long range. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's George. Here's Antetokounmpo.
We know about George's ability as a scorer, but he's also unselfish and a skilled playmaker.
Inside. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
The defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
.156 left in the third. Pass to Pierce. To the middle. Giannis with the jam.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hamilton. No points so far. 6 to shoot. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
And that's the hunger that Embiid plays with. He just gobbles up the miss and goes back up for the score.
George outside from behind the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. George has got 13.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Pass to Hamilton. Here's Davis. It's tipped. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pierce, the pass to Wembanyama. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Here's Hamilton. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA from distance.
This team leans on Shai to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
Antetokounmpo surveys. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. George outside, just 5 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. George's shot is off. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 6. And we'll be back right after this.
The Bulls, 33.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Bulls, we've got Paul George. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Pierce in a two-guard. George's shot is off. Utah leading. Spins. Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. From deep. Pierce gets the bucket.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Embiid against Wembanyama. Embiid can't hit. So it's Chicago now. Antetokounmpo, the pass to George. Wembanyama with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, strong moves from Giannis inside.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
Please, a big round of applause for you.
right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Utah's coach had some words for his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hamilton. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side, Davis. There's the three. Here's Pippen. It's deflected. Here's Pierce. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, the control from Wemby. I mean, this guy is unreal.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over George. The Jazz again can't hit.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Pierce. George outside. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. To halt the run. Gilgeous-Alexander undeterred.
When they need a score, Shea is willing to put the offense on his shoulders.
Antetokounmpo up top. Pass to George. Here's Pierce. Antetokounmpo, left side. George for three. Utah with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's George on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Rebounded by Pippen. On offense, here's Utah. Pass to Hamilton. Davis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Parrish. Checked by Davis.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Hamilton. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Jacks up a 3. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Already in year 1, Wembanyama hitting shots in crucial parts of the game.
And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 5. 5 ticks left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Five ticks left to play in the fourth quarter.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
So the Bulls win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. Now our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Atlanta Hawks. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the five for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Wembanyama. Paul George is out there with Pierce. Then it's Parrish, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward position. Mourning kicks to Maravich. Lock at 6. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here is George. Antetokounmpo finds George. Back to Giannis. Wembanyama sets a screen for Giannis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
The muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Watch out.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis, poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
The pass to Pettit. He dishes it to Maravich. Three-pointer, Bird. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And there's the call. Chicago the foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
3 shots. 3 shots.
Free throw good, Bird.
Yeah, in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
And he can't hit the second.
We got this. Come on, I got shooter. Big guy. Gotta get it. Big go. Let's get it.
And he nails the third. We've played just over a minute here in the first. George against Leonard. Pettit grabs the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The 11-footer. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo kicks to George. Back to Giannis. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Pass to Pettit. The dish to Maravich. The offensive rebound. Passes it to Pettit. Over Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Second team foul. At the line for your Hawks.
One shot.
Bob Pettit. One shot.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Giannis outside. Takes the three. It's all in by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. With the floater, and the layup is good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here is Maravich. Pass to Bird. Fires the three. It's hauled in by George.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Wembanyama passes to Pierce. They double up Pierce. It's Pierce on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Pierce against Maravich. There's the pass to Mourning. Dishes to Leonard. Over George. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Mourning.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
George passes to Giannis. George sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. 6-second difference between shot and game play. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Wembanyama's got his second bucket of the night. Leonard against George. Now Leonard. Here's the screen. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Here's Pierce, still without a basket. So with Rhodes on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Antetokounmpo out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Pierce. Then it's Paul George. And it's Parrish in at the 5, home in the paint.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
Pass to Pettit. Outside Leonard. Pass to Bird. 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Pierce with a rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Back to Giannis to the right side. Outside for George. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Hawks leading by 3. Bird way outside. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Bird's got 7 points in the game.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama. Pettit grabs the board. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Leonard, the pass to Bird. Leonard sets a screen for Bird. Giannis grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the inside. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Paul Pierce.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
Now, here is Bird. He's got 7. There's a screen. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go either for Bird.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Parrish. And here's Pierce. Kick out to Giannis. There's the 3. From range, Giannis takes it.
Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3 ball.
And the Hawks with possession here. And there's the pass to Pettit. Leonard looking around. Bird outside. Morning a screen on Giannis. Lets it fly. And the rejection by Giannis. And here's George. Still yet to score. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Parrish outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here's Maravich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Here's Leonard. Trying to end the drought. Nailed from three-point land. Leonard's got 8 points.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll, but what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Maravich is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Bird. Then there's Mourning. And it's Pettit in the power forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Sinks the triple.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Here's Wembanyama. Pierce inside the three-point line. Pettit grabs the board. Pettit's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Outside Leonard. This one for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Bulls trail by 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Mourning throws it down.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. George.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Leonard against George. Pass to Bird. A 3. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
For Atlanta, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. We throw good. Bird. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Bulls trail by 7. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. A 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Maravich. Bird right side. Goes back up. And the shot goes in. Bird's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta. And so George will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama, a screen on Maravich. Antetokounmpo. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Giannis. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Maravich against Pierce. 1:14 left in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Pierce. And yes, it's good. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 11. And there's the feed to Mourning. And stolen by Wembanyama. Left side Pierce to the middle. Here's Parrish. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Passes to Maravich. Back to Leonard. The three. Hands it from downtown. Leonard's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Atlanta.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And here's Leonard from three. Traps in the tray. Leonard's got 9 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Atlanta. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 three-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Paul George is out there with Pierce. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Giannis in at the small forward. And it's Leonard missing. Bulls trail by 7. George looking over the floor. Back to Giannis. He kicks it to George. Inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
I've just seen these massive leaps from Paul George throughout his career, particularly as a playmaker.
Pass to Bennett. Jacks up a 3. Here's Mourning. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Maravich against Pierce. Kick out to Giannis. Nifty move. Powers through inside. Giannis.
That contact's just really no problem for Giannis. He's just too broad and too strong to get shut down.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Bennett, the pass to Leonard. Stolen by George. And there's the drive. And he converts the layup.
Just tough shots just don't bother Paul George. So smooth with it when he gets into his motion.
Now the pass to Bennett. He dishes it to Leonard. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Pettit. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Giannis. Pass to Pierce. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's thrown by to Kumbo. .144 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6 to take the lead. Against contact, Giannis Antetokounmpo forces it through.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Mourning a screen on George. Leonard the pass to Mourning, and Mourning throws it down.
Important points for Mourning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Antetokounmpo against Maravich. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Goes up on the wing. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Maravich against Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard with the ball. High post, Mourning. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Alonzo Mourning. One shot.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Timeout call, the Bulls. They trail by 4. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Chicago calls timeout. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Parrish. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
How do you like that? I mean, the rookie stepping up big time.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Here's Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
At the line for your Hawks.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
And Maravich, the skill set, how savvy he is, and then the showmanship that he brings to the table. I don't know that we've ever had a guy more creative at the game of basketball.
And here's Giannis from outside. It's money from deep.
Big-time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Atlanta calls timeout. They lead by 3. 7 seconds left in the game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
2 seconds. Team score. At the line for your Hawks.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 seconds.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us as New Balance presents our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Sacramento Kings.